Is there salvation? And if so, what is it?
Salvation from what?
Salvation from birth and rebirth.
So you believe you're here many times over? So if you want to know something, if you want to know anything, genuinely, if you want to know something, hello, the people in the upper regions, are you with us? Oh, good. They want a little more volume.
Increase
Hello.
it?
Wherever the controls are, please, can you… Is this good? Hello? Okay. See, if we are in pursuit of truth, the most important thing is we don't assume anything. You become a genuine seeker only when you realize, I do not know. Those who do not realize the immensity of I do not know, they will believe something. The moment you believe something, you get identified with it. The moment you get identified with it, your mind is a prejudiced mind. It will only work around that. Why is it so difficult for human beings to say, I don't know? The fact of the matter is you don't know where the hell you came from, where you're going, what is the nature of your existence, you don't know, isn't it? Why can't we say, I don't know? Is it okay? Hello? Is it all right? What I know, what I do not know, I do not know, is it okay? But right now, the tendency in the world, the training in the world is, whatever you do not know, you believe. Belief needs support. Belief needs social support. You just believe something that nobody here endorses, you will start going looking for forming your own society which believes what you believe. If you believe something and nobody else believes what you believe, suddenly you look ridiculous, isn't it? So you will always gather numbers around you. The moment you gather numbers, well, numbers are useful in a democratic process, but numbers are not useful in seeking, because a crowd cannot seek. Only individual intelligence can seek. Only the longing within an individual human being is capable of seeking. A crowd cannot seek anything. So in many ways, when you get identified with a particular belief system, you have become a crowd. You are no more an individual. If you ask anybody, they will say, okay, for example, reincarnation, they'll say reincarnation. If I say this is all rubbish, they'll say, but Gita says this. So, you have an authority which said it. Because Krishna said it, it must be true. In future somebody will say, Sadhguru said it. It doesn't matter who said it. The question is, do you want authority to be the truth or do you want the truth to be the authority? If you want the truth to be the authority in your life, because that's the only thing that works, then we must come to this much. We must realize the immensity of I do not know. I do not know is the basis of all knowing. When you truly realize I do not know, wanting to know, longing to know, seeking to know, and the possibility of knowing becomes a living reality. Otherwise, you believe one thing, I believe one thing, I'll form one party, you'll form another party. We will pretend we are brothers, when it comes we'll hack each other. Yes. I mean, I don't have to say this, you're seeing enough examples right through history, right? We will say we are all brothers, we are wonderful like this, we respect your belief, I respect my belief. But when it really comes to the crunch, we will hack each other. Not once, thousands of times we've been doing the same thing, won't we ever learn? So, what you're asking is not about reincarnation, or in a way, you're asking what happens beyond death. Some things you know best only by experience. Now, essentially what you're asking is, what is the nature of my existence? It gets clothed in so many things. Just now, some time ago, I was in conversation with Harsh. He burst car tires, he took me to Middle East, made me cross Pakistan border, many things. But fundamentally what you're asking is, what is the nature of my existence? If you want to know the nature of your existence, you just have to pay attention to this one right now. You said a word which I keep on demolishing wherever I go, you said corporate world. There is no corporate world, there is just one world. So, the moment you belong to one world, I belong to another world, intergalactic fight will happen. So, we are just in this world. If you pay attention, how you have happened. Right now, when you and me sit here, well, I have my physical presence, you have your physical presence, and everybody else has their physical boundaries. This is my boundary, that is your boundary, that is somebody else's boundary. This physical body which is defining your boundary right now, how did it happen? In Bengal, maybe it's just fish and rice. What else do you eat, huh? What else? That's not your diet. Yeah, maybe. So, fish, rice and rasgulla in the head. No, I'm saying you're sweet. So fundamentally, we accumulated this body by ingesting food. What we call as food is just actually a piece of the planet. It's good to get it now. If you experience this now, if this becomes a living reality, you understand this is just a piece of the planet. Little bit of topsoil I picked up and I'm walking around. Well, you can carry your topsoil in style or in a clumsy manner, it's up to you. But it is just topsoil. If you don't get it now, one day you will anyway get it from the maggots. Yes. One day when they bury you or burn you, anyway you will get it, isn't it? So what you accumulate, whatever you accumulate, can be yours at the most for now, but cannot be you, isn't it? Anything that you accumulate, you can claim is mine, but if you say it is me, it amounts to, even by medical definition, you are psychologically off. Yes, that's what it means. Suppose I say I am this furniture, people know I've lost it. This is happening every day. Food appears in your plate, you say this is my food, you eat it and immediately you say this is me. So if you want to know the nature of your existence, one simple thing you can do is tonight before you fall asleep. If this is a genuine question, is it a question or is it entertainment? Is it a genuine question? It will become a genuine question when your bones start creaking and you know mortality starts knocking on your doors. Oh, am I saying something wrong? Do you know all of you are mortal? I'm saying, do you know even if you're in the upper regions, you will die one day, that's all I'm asking. Hello? Is it okay? This is not my wish, I'll bless you with a long life. But with or without me, you'll anyway die. Lot of people believe other people die. No, you and me will die. You and me will die. Not today, we don't want it today, but when it's time, we will die. So everything that you have accumulated will become meaningless on that day. Right now, if you learn, tonight before you go to bed, if you can sit on your bed, everything that you are not, everything that you have accumulated, for 2 minutes you keep it aside and just go to bed, go to sleep. If you sleep with this much awareness every day, one day you may wake up enlightened. Yes. You will know the nature of your existence. Because right now, if I tell you, Sanjeev, the nature of your existence, your Atma, you know how Atma came, it is a drop of Paramatma. I can tell you many things, but till it becomes a living experience for you, it is just a story, isn't it? Stories will add color to our life, but will not bring truth and liberation to our life. You're talking about salvation. If the longing for salvation is genuine, then stories are only entertainment. It doesn't matter whether the story came from ancient scripture or story came from a contemporary guru, it is just entertainment. But there are methods. I'm not known to be an entertainer. I do brutal things in a pleasant manner. Very brutal things, but in a pleasant manner. People like it ultimately because it works. Ultimately, all that matters in this life is what works and what doesn't work, isn't it? Yes? Whether it's in business, in your world and my world. In every damn world, what works is ultimately matters, isn't it? What doesn't work, however pretty it is, doesn't gel after some time. So, if we are seeking salvation, don't seek salvation, just instead of waiting for that day when you will sit on your deathbed and wonder, what is this all about? Tonight, you sit on your bed and wonder, what is this all about? Let you come down to reality. Right now, you're running away with your psychological drama to such an extent, the existential is completely missing. If you pay attention, you will see and you will constantly be aware of your mortal nature. That means you know you shall also die. This is not a negative thought. This means your time will get organized in a most sensible manner. When you know you're on a limited leash of time, your time will get organized in a most sensible manner. If you are conscious that you will also die, and it could be any day, okay, we are planning for this many years, but nobody here has come with a guarantee card. Have you? So it could be today. If you're conscious of this, do you have time to do anything that doesn't truly matter to you? You will do only what really matters to you. When every human being is doing only what truly matters to them, this is a beautiful world. Right now they're doing too much rubbish.